Hey guys, so we are almost mid 2022. Can you imagine? Like we just ushered New Year. Like the other day, we were just screaming New Year the other day, and this is us. This is end of April, you guys. June is like in a month. Can you believe it? Like days are flying. So I always have New Year resolutions. For every year, I always have things I want to do. Even this year, I came up with things. Everybody was saying, you know what, COVID has come and, people are dying and we cannot be sure of anything. So we don't want to have come up with resolutions. Well, I still came up with mine. I am still alive. I am still living. And I want to live responsibly and I want to have goals that I want to accomplish. I actually usually have quarterly goals up to June, and then have goals for the other half of the year. So welcome guys to my YouTube channel. My name is Muthoni Mukiri. I am a personal development and mindset coach. And today I want to talk about a couple of things that I have stopped doing in 2022. I've decided to be free. I've decided to fly away like a bird, literally. The things I've stopped doing for some reasons that I will talk about here today. There are things that I feel that are holding me back. There are things that I feel that have owned me, and I don't want to be a slave to anything. That is what I want to talk about today. Mine are not like as deep or like, technical, but they are everyday things that when you do them a lot or when they become too frequent, they also alter or mess with the quality of my life. So the first thing I have stopped doing, I have stopped becoming a slave to beauty and to beauty standards. This is what I mean. Like now I don't have the nails. I don't even have the lashes that we put. I don't have, because this is what I told myself. I don't want to have something or put something that I feel I cannot stay without. Like how I had done so much acrylic nails. My nails were literally like a piece of paper. Like I can't even scratch anything with my nails. They're so sensitive. And you know what I told myself? I don't need something that I feel like I cannot stay without. Like it has owned me. I said I want to put nails maybe when I'm going on holiday, when I have a wedding, maybe I'm one of the bridesmaids or one of those things. But I want to put them because I want to, not because I cannot stay without them. Yeah, I have stopped being a slave to these things. Even the lashes, even actually some of the videos I've done on my social media, I don't have makeup. Even some of my stories I do without makeup. I take care of my skin, and actually this year I'm so religious with my skincare routine. Because I don't want to wear makeup because I cannot stay without. I want to wear it because I love it, because I feel it makes me look good, and at the same time, but not because I'm not taking care of my skin or because I cannot stay without. I have stopped being a slave to beauty. My nails are like this because I want them to be strong again. They had become so weak. I want them to be strong again. And it doesn't mean I won't put nails once in a while, but because I want to, not because my natural nails cannot stay without their acrylic nails. So I have stopped, you guys. Some of these things can own you, and they can mess your finances, and they can mess your confidence. Like if you don't have them, you feel like you're not good enough. You feel like you want to hide your nails, or you feel like, I cannot walk around without lashes. You'd rather go and borrow money to do some of these things. It gets worse. It gets to that point. And I have even people that I come across, or women that I come across, that tell me, Mimi, even when I'm with my boyfriend or whoever I am with, I cannot wake up in the morning without makeup. Cynthia, we've seen such people where this person sleeps with makeup and wakes up very early before their partner wakes up very early in the morning to put on makeup so their partner can find them, looking like the sun. It should never get to that point. I don't want anything to own me. And the thing that we are mostly looking for in this life is freedom. Like I want to be free. I want to put nails and lashes because I want to, because I have an event, because I'm going on holiday. But I don't want to put because I cannot stay without. Right? I don't want to put because my nails cannot survive on their own. Why would I want to mess my beautiful nails like that? They've become so weak. I'm taking some time off there. Like I want to take up to a year off putting anything on my nails until they're strong again. Like I don't know why we spend a lot of money on things that are actually spoiling our natural beauty. Yeah, that's why I've stopped becoming a slave to beauty. Another thing, Another thing, I have stopped buying things in desperation. You know how you wait until you have an event to start going from tailor to, you know, to make a dress, kushonesha nguo, or you wait until you have visitors coming and then you start running left, right and center to buy cups and to borrow spoons from your friend and to kwanza kutafuta vitu za wageni wanakuja. I have stopped doing that. I said this. I went through some training in financial management or how to budget your money, and we were taught about having two different funds: an emergency fund, the fund you put in a bank where you use it when you have an emergency, and another one called the sinking fund. Sinking fund is a fund you put, for example, if you want to revamp your kitchen, you want to buy sofurias and things, or you want to buy your makeup and skincare, or you want to buy dresses, you put that, unaeka hiyo pesa per month, and then maybe after 6 months, unaitoa, unabuy chenye unataka. That is what I've been doing this year, and I love it, and I feel so good about myself. I don't want to wait until I have a wedding that I knew was gonna come to start. Now the last week I'm looking left, right and center, and those are the times you settle for things you don't even want, or you buy very expensive things because that is the only option you have. The event is closer or the event is the following day. I have stopped doing things in desperation. I save my money in my sinking fund. If I want to buy my kitchen stuff, na save tu pesa twangu 2,000 a month, 3,000, 5,000 or 10,000 depending on your budget. Ikishafika ile pesa nataka hiyo 15,000 or 10 or 20,000, I walk into a shop and I buy the things I want. In calmness, I am able to go to 10 shops to look at the prices. I am able to even have a nice list of what I need, because I realized last minute, that's where we lose our money, and that's where we even buy things we don't need. This is what I used to do. When I used to have an event, I used to wait until last minute. Like maybe I have an event this Saturday, so I start looking for a dress on Tuesday. So that time you're so desperate. So the first dress you see, the yenye inakaribia ile color, maybe for the dress code, or ile nona ni best, unainunua kwanza before someone buys it. And then on Thursday you realize, yeah, these other ones have restocked. They have the dress I want. You end up buying that one. And then una realize the bedhe ni fupi sana, wacha ninunue mrefu kidogo. I used to find sometimes niko na dress tatu za event moja. Do you know how much wastage that is? I have stopped. I save my money for, I have a project. If I want to revamp my wardrobe, or if I want to buy spoons and cups for my kitchen, I save that money. Ikishafika ile pesa nataka 10,000, nachukua naingia kwa shop na buy vijiko ama na buy dresses. I buy a white dress, a black dress na an African dress. Nakaa nazo. Like the last couple of months I've gone to events with dresses that I bought with my sinking fund. Najua most events unambonga maybe white outfit, black outfit, ama gold, ama African. So I saved my sinking fund, nikaingia kwa shop, I didn't have, actually that time I was not even invited. I bought a black dress, a white dress, and I made an African dress at Ellen Design. So easy events ikikuja mimi nilikuwa na dresses. I did, when my friends were rushing left, right and center, I had things to wear. Like the white dress I wore the other day, I'll put a photo here. I had it. I bought it I think end of last year. There was a sale somewhere and I had my money. So nikaenda nikabuy pole pole bila stress kwa sale. And then now when the event came, I just wore the dress, nikatafuta tu belt na kofia. And I looked really good. So that is number 2, another thing I've stopped doing in 2022. The third thing, it kind of looks like the second thing. The third thing I've stopped doing is waiting for things to get worse so I can take action. For example, my weight. I am very good when it comes to managing weight, by the way. And when I decide, I usually go for it. I go to the gym for like 3 months, and then I realize, I am my ideal weight, and then I stop. And then I continue eating whatever I want, and left, right, and center, and taking wine, and then after a while, boom, kapoom again. And then now I'm like, oh my God, I've added so much weight, and then I start rushing to the gym. I've stopped doing that. I've stopped waiting for things to really get worse. For example, if you have a loan or if you're in debt, instead of waiting to be auctioned or for the bank to start calling you, how about you take the phone and call the bank first and tell them, by the way, my money is going to be late this month. I have decided to start being proactive, to stop waiting for the last minute, to start rushing to the gym when I feel like I am 10 kg past my weight goal. I have decided to make that part of my lifestyle, to do the workout, even simple workouts every day here and there, take lots of water, take vegetables, make it part of my routine. I have stopped waiting for last minute. Or you see how maybe you feel like things are falling apart, maybe with your boyfriend or with your husband or with your friends, and then I realized, by the way, things are falling apart. Instead of waiting for things to get down there, be proactive, ask questions. So are we okay? As in, what's happening between us? Nowadays, we don't call each other, we don't talk. Be proactive. I have stopped waiting for last minute. And then what happens when we wait for last minute? We start having unnecessary stress. We start having pressure. We start having panic attacks. I decided, and I said this when we were starting the year, I'm going to make my life easier, and I'm going to make my life very happy, and I'm going to be responsible for my own life and the quality of my life. I'm proactive. If I feel something is going to go downhill, I'm not going to wait for it to go downhill. I'm going to meet it halfway. The fourth thing I've stopped waiting to do is to stop waiting for a miracle. You know how sometimes we are waiting for someone to discover us. I want someone to discover me, to discover my talent. I stopped waiting, and I started becoming the discoverer and looking at, okay, here there's a gap, Muthoni. Here you're doing well. Here you need to improve. I've decided to be what I expect other people to be and what I am waiting for. If you want to start launching your YouTube career, if you want to start even at your workplace, instead of waiting for someone to discover what you're doing, walk into your boss's office and ask for a raise or ask for a promotion. Walk into the HR office and tell them, this is what I have done for this company. This is how much I have increased the sales over the last couple of months. I have decided to stop waiting for a miracle and to go and get that miracle, or to become, that person you're waiting to save you. Like how sometimes you're waiting for someone to come and see that you are a good person in your heart, see that you are a clear-hearted person, see that and give yourself what you expect from other people. I have stopped. I am doing whatever I want. If there's something I need from a certain organization, I'm writing proposals to them. I have decided to do that. Utangoja mpaka lini? Plus, I don't want to give someone the power. I have the power to go for what I want. Why do I want to give other people the power over my life? If they discover me, if you know how we wait for that one day, ile siku huyo mtu ataona ajue wewe si umeshaona na umejua, do what needs to be done. That's what I'm doing with my life by day right now. I am going to be so happy. I'm going to make my life a nice place to live. I'm going to make my life comfortable because I have everything it takes, and you have everything it takes to make your life beautiful and nice and smooth and comfortable and worth living. So another thing I am doing, this is not something I have stopped, it's something that I am really prioritizing my peace. I have really prioritized my peace, because I've realized happiness is peace. When you're happy, you're peaceful. And you cannot be happy when there's absence of peace. It doesn't work like that. I have stopped wanting to be right always. I have stopped the stupid fights of umechelewa na 5 minutes so nimekasirika, or you are supposed to call me at 7, now it's 7:15, you're late. I have stopped. I want peace in my life. And when I come across people that I feel are not giving me peace, in terms of people I work with or offices I go to, I am able to cut them off. I'm not gonna disturb my peace to try to show you are wrong. And especially if you're not an important part of my life, especially if I don't have you in my life, but you're trying to make my life a living hell, I'm prioritizing my peace. I don't need people in my corner who are just stirring the waters. I don't need you in my corner. I don't. What I need in my corner is peace, and people who make me feel good about myself, and people who I'm also happy to talk to. You can have people in your corner, but you can't even tell your achievements, or you cannot even open your heart to them. That's what I mean. I have started prioritizing my peace a lot. I don't fight anymore, even on social media. You guys have noticed. I stopped. I was like, you know what? I want to be peaceful. My last point is I have stopped becoming a slave to social media. Social media is good, and social media has money if you're using it for business. At the same time, it can really take a toll on your mental health, and it comes with a lot of negativity, because everybody is trying to prove to everybody they're doing better than everybody. Yeah. So what have I done? I removed all my apps on my phone, and I have them on my laptop. So I only go to my laptop on those apps when I want to reply to you, some of your DM, and when I want to reply to the comments. But on a normal day, 8 to 5, I am not accessing some of these sites. At least I'm always on Instagram, zooming people's photos, kuangalia hebu nione comments, because that's what we do. I realized I have more important things to do than to look at who commented on what. I have. And it's not that I don't go on these sites, because I have a following and I care about you guys and I also want to connect with you guys. I do on my laptop on specific time, not the whole day waiting. No, I don't want to become a slave to anything. I just want to be free and I just want to be in control of my life. I don't want to lose control to things like social media is in the clouds. This is real life, you and I. But social media is somewhere. I don't want to lose control of my life because of something that is not even tangible, that does not exist here. And I don't want to lose my happiness and my freedom because of things like makeup, because of last minute rush, because of desperation, because of such things. So guys, those are some of a couple of things that I'm doing. These things, I'm doing them for the sake of my mental health. I have stopped doing these things because I want to prioritize my mental health. I want to take care of myself. I want to prioritize my joy, my happiness, and my peace. And I think everyone should do that. There's nothing as priceless as good mental health, as good night's sleep, as a peace, as joy, as as seeking your own happiness and living in a world that you love. There's a time I spoke about how we create our world, and I said, what you create your world from your mind, what you're thinking and what you're feeding yourself. If you feel the world is very negative, does not mean Muthoni's world is negative. It means your world is negative. Yeah, so you're creating your own world from your mind. I've decided to be happy. I've decided to choose peace. I've decided to choose joy, and I've decided to take care of my mental health. This is something I want to challenge you guys. Prioritize your peace, prioritize your happiness, and don't be swayed by the masses so much. Do you? There's a lady who actually sent me a DM and was like, Muthoni, I want your advice. I want to do a traditional wedding and all that, and I want you to give me advice. And I was like, the best advice I can give you is stick within your budget. Full stop. Stick within your budget. Don't do things to impress people and you're hurting yourself. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. I want to hear things that you're doing, things you've stopped to do, or things that you've adjusted doing for the sake of your peace, for the sake of peace and your mental health. So bye, guys. Bye.